What's up, guys? So I'm here today to help people through this time of need during this pandemic. We still want to look good. We still want our hair to look good. So for some of us, we need to cover our roots quite frequently due to gray or whatever look that you are going for. So this is going to be a basic solid root color, no bleach, no nothing like that. So and again, the most important thing is the formulation, of course, because if you put the color on and it's not the right color, it can look pretty shit. So for my roots today, I'm going to be using Schwarzkopf, it's a tricky one, in shade 8-46, okay? So you have your developer. Usually they come in a big bottle, about a liter bottle. Some companies make smaller bottles, but yeah, and I'm mix and matching right now because I just literally grabbed whatever because of the craziness outside. Just packed up my office super quick and grabbed what was in front of me. So yeah, I'm using Wella, mixing Schwarzkopf. Typically I wouldn't recommend to mix brands. With my shade, it's not really gonna affect the color. It's gonna work just fine. But you do want to mix the color and the developer from the same brand typically, and that just keeps the color, the swatch, as true to tone as possible. Again, it's not going to not work if you were mixing brands, but yeah, that is what's recommended. So typically your ratio is going to be 1-to-1, okay? So one part of this and then one part of this. So it might sound confusing if you're not sure with the ratios or you're not really great at math, but it's whatever you're using to measure. It could be, if you're using a scale, like a food scale, or you would have, say, 1 ounce or say 30 grams, whatever it is, it's gonna be the exact same in this. So it's very easy. And then here on the side of the colors too, all colors have little notches. So it actually tells you, you can't see them on the camera angle here too much, but there's little notches. So this is a 60 milliliter tube. So basically, if you were doing it the old school way, you can see the notch. So going 1/4 of a tube is gonna give you 15 ml of product. If I went down half a tube, that's 30 ml of product. If I use the whole tube, that's 60 ml of product. And then you could use something like a little beaker kit like this. So if you're a baker or anything like that, and there's little notches on there too where you can fill it up to say 15 ml, 30 ml, whatever mil that you're using. Again, mil to mil, ounce to ounce, gram to gram, doesn't matter, it's all the same. So yeah, basically you're gonna mix that together. At the end of the day, the consistency should be about Greek yogurt. I like to start in the middle-ish. Okay, I'm gonna be using my actual bigger mirror here, and I'm gonna take a parting all the way down from the middle to the center back. So I got half my hair here. And if you don't really trust yourself, or if you're wearing nice clothing, definitely put a cape on, or just wear not so nice clothing that you don't care about getting color on it. I'm gonna take a little bit of the color, about that much. Okay, putting it onto the brush, and I'm going to start my section. So I like to just comb from the parting. And I was wanting to get Botox, but I guess that's just going to have to wait. So I'm just feathering it down from the top of the section, just a little bit. And depending on your roots, if you can really see your roots, you know, if there's a big line of demarcation, which is basically light to dark or dark to light, depending what kind of color you have, then yeah, you would want to just paint till it looks like you've got the section that needed to be colored. So I'm going to section it back, pull the hair over, okay? You can almost see some of it start to poke through. And then I lightly brush up and flip it back over, making sure you're not putting too much product on your brush, but enough that you can work with it. And it's not a big deal if you have to keep going back and dipping in between, even in one section. And again, I'm trying to go back visually as much as I can to the center back, pull it up nice and straight so there's no bumps, pull it over, tighten that out, dip my brush. Okay, kind of want the section in there too. And applying there. Again, a lot by feel. If you're not as good at this kind of thing, get somebody to help you. Just applying the back where you can't really see too well. Again, you can do a three-way mirror, but for the most part, I feel like you can get the majority of it this way. So, and the sections, you want them to be not so thin, because otherwise, A, it will take you too long to apply your product, but you want them to be not so thick that the product's not going to get through on both sides. So again, Goldilocks, you want it to be just right, just enough hair in there, about 1/4 of an inch thick, give or take. Easier when you're doing it on another person to get the exact measurements, but, and I know you guys can't see what's going on in the back, but either can I, so yeah, the more you do it by feel. Okay, well my timer's about to go off. I've just been sitting in my kitchen drinking wine because it's the end of the world. So I'm gonna jump into the shower. I'm gonna do 2 shampoos, 1 condition. So there you have it. Try not to show off the fact that I need Botox so much, but just a simple root touch. Okay, you can see, nice and done. I have my grown-on highlights, but now my regular color is just brightened up, base brightened up, looks so much better. I'm gonna get a little bit more chemical texture at the root, which is nice because your hair doesn't get greasy as quick. But again, this look is not showing you guys to do your roots for maintenance, not for color changing, not to try and do all these different things every 4 weeks on your own at home. This is something to maintain what your stylist has done in the salon, or for yourself if you just want to maintain a basic gray retouch. Something very simple, okay? Not complicated, because if you're not professional, you can't do anything complicated. So yeah, just thought I'd share with you guys in-depth technical and a little bit of other ramblings along the way. So we'll see what other videos I end up filming and getting up to during our time of social distancing. Thanks for tuning in.